What's up, everybody? This is France over here from Nintendo and PlayerSense.com, and today I have another preview for you guys. Today we're going to be looking at Bayonetta Ultimate. Yes, I'm dubbing it Bayonetta Ultimate because this is the ultimate version of Bayonetta. And the reason why the Wii U version is the ultimate version, one, the resolution seems to be bumped up to be in HD. The PS3 and Xbox 360 versions are sub HD. I'm pretty sure this version is bumped up to 720p. It did look a little bit sharper when I was playing the game myself from the 360 version, and especially from the PS3 version, because that actually looks worse than the Xbox 360 version. The frame rate seems to be pretty solid. It seems to be more solid than the, of course, the PS3 version, and a little bit more stable than the Xbox 360 version, but it still has some dips here and there, but it's still an amazing 60 frames per second most of the time, so that's really cool. But another reason why this is the ultimate version is because of all the different costumes and all the different things that they actually added to the game. It's not just a straight port. You can actually play as Link equipped with the Master Sword, but basically like Link outfit, more of a costume done in a Bayonetta style. So that's really cool, and it has a Master Sword and you're collecting rupees. Same thing goes, you can play as Princess Peach, a Princess Peach costume, and what's really cool about that is like when you do your demon summons and stuff, it actually shows like the Koopa like kick or like a Koopa punch, so that's actually really cool too. Plus you can play as Samus, the legendary bounty hunter, and that's also really cool too. So it wasn't just a regular cut and paste port. It actually had some nice additions to it. It looks like they've upped things, and the touchscreen controls from Bayonetta 2 are going to be in this one as well. Plus there's going to be off TV play, so they've actually added a lot of different things to actually make this the ultimate version of the game. It runs better, it looks better, they added some extra stuff, so I'm really excited to just get into it and get into all the stuff, because remember, Bayonetta 1 is amazing. So I'm not going to go over gameplay too much, because if you guys have seen my preview of Bayonetta 2, like that kind of foreshadows like how good the game's combat is, but I will talk about it for the new users. So in Bayonetta 1, you're basically playing as an Umbrian witch who's lost her memory and she needs to regain it. Plus there's this ultimate battle going on between the Lumen Sages and the witches, so it's kind of like eternal battle type deal, and she wakes up and she has to solve the last chapter of it. But what makes Bayonetta the best action game, in my opinion, the original Bayonetta, is the combat, and the combat is as solid as ever, and especially in this version here, Bayonetta Ultimate for the Wii U. The combat is so good because what you can do in this game is that you can actually equip weapons on your hands and on your feet, and based whether they're on your hands or on your feet, they actually have different properties and can branch into different things. They have one of the most unique and innovative mechanics ever, in my opinion, for a video game, and that's called dodge offsetting. And this is where it originated from in Bayonetta. You can basically start up a combo, and then mid-combo, if you feel that you need to dodge or you need to do something else, you can actually hold down that button, dodge, then continue right off where your combo left off from. This can also create new opportunities and all sorts of possibilities with the different types of weapons that you can use. Combined to that you can actually switch weapons mid-battle, and you have yourself a combat system that's just so complex and so unique. There's really no other game that matches it. Not only that, but not just does Bayonetta just have her regular guns, you're going to be able to equip a sword, a katana, you're going to be able to equip basically like Wolverine ice claws and fire claws, you're going to be able to equip bazookas on your feet, you're going to be able to equip ice skates, there's going to be all sorts of weapons you can use, there's a whip. Bayonetta has a huge arsenal of weapons, a combat system that's so unique and gratifying. You're going to instantly be able to pick it up, and once you start playing, you'll start mastering it and you'll start getting really good. There's a lot of challenges to the game. It's split up into segments, and you get rated on each segment, similar to the Wonderful 101 for the Wii U owners who have played that game, and you're graded on that segment based on how you do, if you get hit, your combo, time, and it's just a really fun game. There's a lot of nods to classic Sega games in there once you get deeper into the game. The story can be a little bit loony at times and not make sense, but if you stick with it and you read some of the stuff, you'll kind of understand what's going on. I've beat Bayonetta 1 on the Xbox 360 around 7 or 8 times. I absolutely love the game. There's plenty of content in here. Remember, when you buy Bayonetta 2, you get Bayonetta 1 for free, so this is basically just a free game from Nintendo. So trust me, you're going to love Bayonetta 1. Like I said, it's the best action game of all time in my opinion, only to be surpassed by Bayonetta 2 when that game comes out. So you're going to have a lot of fun with Bayonetta 2. If you haven't picked that game up yet, now is the perfect time to get it. Get a Wii U, get that game. If you're not really still sure on Bayonetta 2, or Bayonetta 1, just buy it. Trust me, you're going to love the game. Like I said, it's one of my favorite games of all time. and it's one of those games that's a timeless classic from one of the best in the industry, so you'll definitely like it. Alright, so that basically wraps it up for my hands-on preview of Bayonetta 1 on the Wii U, Bayonetta Ultimate as I'm calling it. Make sure you lock it into PE Nintendo all week. We got plenty more coverage of E3, more previews, more interviews, more stuff coming, so definitely subscribe if you're someone new, like the video if you did, and make sure you check out playerss.com for all your news, previews, trailers, reviews, tips, and tricks. We will see you guys for the next video. Peace.